Welcome back to the Philly Pheud Live for the #1 sports bar in America. You know what that is. It's Chickie's and Pete's in South Philly. If you want to try out or come to a taping of the show, all you got to do is go to our website, philly.com, and find out all the details. All right, and it is time to introduce our two teams of sports experts. Let's start with crossingbroad.com over here. And the captain is Kyle Scott. He is the editor of crossingbroad.com. Let's have a hand for Kyle. Kyle enjoys watching throwback Steve Jobs keynotes.
My pastime.
I don't even know what that means. What is that?
Like when he introduced the old iPhone. I think he's a good speaker. My fiance thinks it's very weird.
Your fiance would be right, but thank you very much. All right, let's move to your right. We have Ryan Gillen. He's a frequent contributor to Crossing Broad, and he dislikes Bernard Hopkins intensely. Now, why is that, Ryan?
You know, he runs his mouth a little bit in, in situations where he probably shouldn't, and I just get really sick of it. And so a couple of my pieces on Crossing Broad in the past have been about my vitriol.
Well, we happen to have Bernard Hopkins right behind here.
Hey, how you doing?
Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be horrible. That'd be horrible.
Your face would get rosy red, wouldn't it? All right.
Yeah, you think
All
right.
To your right, we have Dan Fuller. He is the fashion editor at Crossing Broad. And you couldn't come up with a better design than that, baby, right there? No, it's a beautiful sweatshirt, and it's available on your site, right? To his right, we have Dan Bello. He once photographed an event for Crossing Broad, and he lived in London and has traveled to 19 countries this year, 45 in total. Wow.
I'll use that never being in the country as my excuse for not really knowing that much about Philly sports. Can I get away with that, maybe?
You can get it. What was the event you photographed?
It was the Cole Hamels Foundation last year.
All right, let's move over now to Whiz Wit. The Whiz Wit team, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. They brought their troops here tonight. Let's introduce the captain, Steve Dolan. Steve says he really can't grow facial hair, so he buzz cuts his head for the playoffs instead of growing a beard, and that's what you did here.
Yeah, I kind of take it the opposite, where if I can't grow it, I'm just going to take it all off.
To your left, you got Tristan Sheppy. Tristan is a distant relative of the 31st President Herbert Hoover.
It's true.
Can you spin a tale of old Uncle Herb while we're here?
Well, back in the day, no, I have nothing.
All right. Thank you, Tristan. To your left is Mike Higgins. He was the cover photo, and I remember this photo, for USA Today when they announced Penn State as the #1 party school in the country. I'm sure a circumstance that made your parents very proud, right?
Yeah, it was actually
yeah, parents were back there.
It's actually a picture of John and I at the Penn State football game.
Very nice. Did you have like a shot of Fireball in your hands while they took the picture?
No, I think we were excited about something. I probably touchdown or something.
All right, nice work by you. It is the #1 party school. And to your left is, of course, your partner in crime, John Tisi, and he was the Penn State baseball mascot.
Yes, sir.
I didn't realize when I played baseball at Penn State, there was no mascot. In fact, there were no people that came out to see us.
That hasn't changed, unfortunately, but
yeah.
Gorgeous park and...
what were you dressed like? You had a big baseball head or something?
I was one of the State College Spikes mascots. I just put on a Penn State baseball jersey.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
Good work by you, John. Did they have a winning season?
I think they were around 500.
All right, that's good enough. All right, let's move on to round two. We'll bring our second folks up here as the score is now 40-10. 40 on this side, 10 on this side. We've got Tristan and we've got Ryan. And here is question number 2. According to Bleacher Report, that was a cruel joke. We laid Bleacher Report on these two guys. According to Bleacher Report, name the top 6 athletes born in the Philadelphia area. All right, we got Ryan.
Bernard Hopkins.
Bernard Hopkins. Is Bernard on the board? Oh, it's a photo. There he is. And look, he's ready to kick your butt.
Yeah.
All right.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. Is Kobe on the board? It's got to be on the board. He's probably number 2. He is number 2. All right. You've got control, Ryan. You're catching up.
Drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank. No. All right. Let's move over to Tristan. Come on.
I also don't have anything.
Tristan.
Striking out.
Oh, my God. There's baseball. There's football. There's basketball. It's all over the place. Dan, you know it, right?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain. Of course. The Big Dipper is number 1. Holding up his famous 100 sign. All right, Dan.
I think Mike Trout is from Philadelphia.
Mike Trout. He did not make the list, Dan. All right, let's move over to Mike. Mike, you look confident.
Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier, Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe on the board. He is on the board. Go ahead, Mike.
Rasheed Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace. Is he on the board? He's not on the board. All right, let's move over now. I'm telling you, Hall of Fame type names.
Joe Montana was from Pennsylvania, right? Does that count?
No, it does not count.
Matt Flynn?
No, not on the board. All right, Steve, the last shot for you.
Roy Campanella.
Roy Campanella. All right, Roy Campanella. Is he on the board? He is not on the board. You guys made this too difficult. That concludes the round. Let's show him number 3. Number 3 is Marvin Harrison, Hall of Fame caliber wide receiver. And number 6 is Mike Piazza. Well, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. All right, after round 2, Sigourney, what is our tally?
Crossing Broad now has 40 points on the board, but Whiz is still in the lead. They have 50 points.
All right, it is 50. It's a close match. We're coming back with round 3. It'll be an Eagles question. More of this exciting competition between Crossing Broad and Whiz right here on the Philly Pheud.